What's up, my Jews and Gentiles? It's your boy Treestand Troubadour, aka Big Treestand, aka Big Daddy Treestand. Nobody calls me that. Actually, today we're getting into this video, and it's going to be a venison stew, right? And we're going to cook it with some beer, right? And it's going to be really, really dankalicious, right? So let's go ahead and get into today's video. Your main ingredients are going to be like onions, great. Celery, great. Carrots, great. And then we're also, what's the main ingredient? Venison. So let's grab that right quick. Oh, help me. Alright, so what I have here is, I don't process my own deer, guys. I pay to get it processed, which saves me a lot of time. Right here is some prime deer meat, guys. Prime deer meat. And I got it processed in a stew meat. And it's probably about, I'd say about 6 pounds. Alright, so after I got this celery cut up, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it to the side. You can go ahead and put some beef broth in there and let it kind of soak. Maybe put it in the Frigidaire or something like that. But for right now, dude, I'm just going to take these carrots. I'm going to chop the ends off of them. And yeah, I'm just going to wash them first. I'm going to get them all diced up. Get my onions diced up. And basically go ahead and start searing stuff off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sear these veggies off. Add them to the celery. And sear them off with my garlic. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and get them in there. Get them with the beef broth. Go ahead and get them with those potatoes. Get them with all my seasonings and stuff. And what I'm going to do today, guys, is I'm going to give you the basics, right? You go twist it. Make it your own. Make it your own, okay? I'm not going to give you real, like, yeah, I'm going to give you the basics, not specifics. You go out there, or give you Pacifics, like Pacific's Oceans. But I'm going to do it for you, and you go there, and you do what you want to, right? You make it your own, because I believe, serious moment, I believe cooking is like art, right? And art is best when it's from the where? From the heart. So, you know, go off feeling, go off a little bit of love, because like I said, Nana's cooking was always the best because it was the love, the love. So that's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to get all this chopped up. We're going to start searing. So I will be right back with that. Sear daddy is here. Whew. We got these onions about to get cranked up right now. We got Guinness, the beer, up in here cooking, and it's going to give it a lot of that flavor. The thing about cooking with very strong beers like this, guys, is you want to give the beer plenty enough time to cook and to let those real flavors come through and pop, and not just dump it in there. And that way it's not so bitter, and it actually gets that real good flavor back there. So we added the beef broth, added the Guinness, and we're gonna hook that thing up with a little bit of salt, just a little bit of salt. Don't want to go too crazy on the salt. We're gonna hit this thing with tomato paste and basil, brought to you by the Basilites. There are people who grow basil everywhere, so. Basil's one of those things, guys, when we're doing stews like this, it's okay to go just a little heavy on it. I'd say maybe a teaspoon or two. Now, that's heavy in my opinion. Basil is extremely strong. So what I would do is I would cook it down with the basil you have in there. And then I would basically see where that gets you, because you don't want to just taste basil. So yeah, gonna sear this off, guys. We're gonna dump that right in that stew. We got the potatoes in the stew. And let's see where this bad boy goes. We gonna cook this food, baby. We gonna get them calories right here. Everybody in the club get tipsy. Oh, everybody in the club get tipsy. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Got the basil in the hand. Let's go, dude. Let's go. And what I like to do with this, I like to go olive oil with my veggies. How about that? A little bit of olive oil. You know, a little olive oil, and then with my meats, I like to go that hardcore butter right there. All right, we're gonna do the butter right there. And man, this is, I'm telling you, dude. By the way, speaking of telling you, a word from our sponsors. Hey guys, I'd like to take this moment to thank my sponsors of the video, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and Global War on Terrorism. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I did add tomato paste in here, and stewed tomatoes is fine. Just the tomato paste is just more concentrated, and just no chunks of tomato. So right now I got the tips. You call them tips, but basically venison stew meat. It's going to cook off just a little bit. Normally people say low and slow is how they cook. Well, I'm just going to flash this. Basically, I got it cranked up. Just going to get it sizzling a little bit. Cook it off just a hair. Throw it in there. And right now I got this cranked up, right? I'm going to keep the lid over it for a while. Just let it simmer. And then I'm just going to let it cook low and slow. And we're going to see where we get, guys. Hope you enjoy. Get out there. Shoot you a deer. Be legal about it. And have fun. And use these resources that God gave us. And, I mean, it's better, dude, it's better than what you're going to get in a grocery store. I mean, more protein, less fat in the meat. I mean, there's a lot of benefits here, guys, but don't take my word for it. Do what you want. You can use regular beef to make this kind of stew, but in this house, we really don't use beef like that, guys. It's mainly deer meat. Kill a couple a year, keep them in the freezer, and use what God gave us to eat good and to stay somewhat healthy. I'm getting there, I'm getting a little older, so I gotta watch what I eat. So we'll get back to you later with a result of what it looks like. And it's gonna take a while, guys. It's gonna take 3 to 4 hours maybe, depending on how you like your stuff. Want those potatoes to cook down real good, want all the flavors to blend together, and want that Guinness to cook off, and then we got success. So come to you later with an end product, and yeah, hope you enjoy. All right, guys, so we're working with a finished product now. Finished product, that's what your stew's looking like. You can make it a little thicker, add more roux to it. I prefer mine a little thin like that, but we're gonna let it keep cooking down. Appreciate that. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate all God's children out there. All right now. Okay, all right now. I see y'all. To the Jews and Gentiles out there, thanks for tuning in, and we love you. We love you. We want to cook some more for you, so just hit like, hit subscribe, do all that fancy jazz, and yeah, get out there and learn to cook. Whoa, 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 whoa. Speaking of craziness, this is our cat Biscuit. We found her on the streets. And she's a real one. She's a savage. She was up here trying to get into stuff, but we let her in. I let her back in a little while ago. So she's a street cat, man. She's a thug, and we love having her in the house. So we doing the Lord's work over here, showing y'all how to cook, and just tune in. Keep tuning in, and we'll have more good stuff for y'all. So.